Well, I got myself a new toy. It's a CZ97 BD. I got a few bullets as well. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go ahead and do an unboxing of this firearm right here. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are rocking. This isn't going to be my everyday carry. This is going to be a home defense or a range gun, something I'd take out on the trails or whatnot. I will be getting an everyday carry, a 9mm. If you guys like this video, want me to do a video on that, let me know in the comments down below. But let's go ahead and first crack open this beer. Since this is kind of a man video right here, you got to have a beer going. This is the Legion Space Dust. It's kind of hoppy. It's pretty good. IPA. Alright, let's crack this open and get this gun out of the box. Alright, we're back. Alright, that took a minute to get the camera all set up. All that nonsense. So, if you're just joining me right now, okay, and it's somehow the future, the moment in time right now, it's the great lockdown of 2020. And there's quite a bit of civil unrest and some other weird stuff going on. And a lot of people are going out and getting firearms. Now, I've had a few in the past, and I've either sold them or traded them off. I only really use them just for self-defense. I rarely go out and do a bunch of shooting. I will take them on a trail and whatnot. But I decided to go ahead and get a handgun again, just because I felt like it was a good idea. I went to get a 1911. That's what I normally would use for a home and range gun, but I found this CZ97 and I thought it was pretty cool, so we're gonna go ahead and open this. It opens like this. You've got two tabs on each side. Now with the CZ box, there is a little button right here, an extra safety whatnot have you, and you got to push that in and this opens up. So what do we got here? It comes with a couple cleaning tools. It doesn't come with any oil or rags, but it does have the little deal that holds the little deal. Oh my god! It has this. Will clean out the barrel and whatnot, and has this. This will you can tie a rag on the end of that, and it cleans out dries out the oil, I believe. Let me know in the comments down below if that's incorrect. But it has two magazines is what it comes with. Now there isn't very many extended magazines for this gun. I've looked. You could maybe make a 12 round mag, but you have two 10 round mags, okay, of 45s. You have this key right here, which I think this helps in disassembling this weapon if you needed to take it apart. And then it also comes with some instructions back here and one of these barrel locks. Now this is probably alright if you are storing the weapon and you don't want a kid or someone to take it and use this gun. It's really not the best thing to have on your weapon if you actually need to use it in a pinch, because you're gonna have to locate this key, unlock the gun, and set it up to fire. I believe the better way of keeping it set up without locked is having the magazine, you know, in a different location than the gun. But I also don't have children either, so that's something you might need to figure out yourself. Okay, let's check this thing out, because it's pretty sweet. Now this is a chunk of metal. As you can see here, it's a pretty good sized gun, full barrel. It does have a few things. It does have the decocker right here. That's the DB model, or the BD model. Yeah, it is the BD model, and that's why it has the decocker right here. So that is the safety mechanism. It has a heavy trigger at first, and then it kind of will go to the lighter trigger. I believe that's a single double action setup. It is a hammer fire. As you can see right here, there's the hammer. It does have the optic night sights on it. I have not fired this thing yet. It has these thinner, I guess it used to have a kind of slightly fatter, what are these? These are just handle plates. So they've got these thinner ones that are on there now. I like the way this thing feels in my hand. It is definitely a bigger firearm, and it has some weight to it. There is an indicator right here. If you have a bullet in the chamber, this pops up and it's white, so you know one's in there. One thing you want to always do when you're dealing with any kind of firearm is to make sure that this thing is not loaded and not ready. So you know, if there was a bullet in the chamber, this would be a hot chamber. There's no bullet in there right now. It's a cold chamber, and I also have a cold mag. So this is the magazine. It is cold as well. If it was loaded with bullets, it would be hot. So we have the magazine out of the weapon here, and as you can see, there is no bullet in the chamber. Now if we put this magazine back in this weapon here, we can pull back and it will set up in the open position. Now this is how you'd want to hand a weapon to somebody. Cold chamber, cold mag. It could be a hot mag, but you'd always want to have the cold chamber and showing them that there is no bullet inside. So this is it. This is the CZ97. I'm not going to be going out and firing it in this video. This is a weapon that's going to be mainly be sitting by my nightstand and going with me on some trail hikes. You know, you get a weapon like this, not hoping to use it. Obviously, I'll maybe do a little bit of shooting or whatnot, but you get it because it's nice to have, and you're gonna want it when you need it. But it's something that you actually don't want to have to use. Myself, anyways, I'd hate to have to actually use this against another human being. If you are in the woods, you could use this, you know, against an aggressive animal or whatnot, and you might not feel so bad. But it is something I decided to get because, like I said, there's some interesting things happening in the Great Lockdown of 2020, and I thought I should probably have something a little bit easier to mobilize than my shotgun. So we do have the 12 gauge shotgun in the home, but this I feel like is going to be a little bit easier for us to take with us if we need to go, you know, leave in a pinch or whatnot, or like I said, take on a trail. So if you guys like this, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys got any questions, ask them down in the comments below. If you'd like for me to show you what I'm going to be keeping as an everyday carry or a concealed weapon, then let me know in the comments down below, and I will do that video when that gun shows up. It did take 10 business days for me to purchase this. It was $850. You could probably, that's after tax and whatnot, you could probably get this a little cheaper if you know somebody, or you're in the right place and whatnot. But this is brand new. I like it. It looks good, feels good in the hand, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Not totally sure on how to use this decocker yet, to be honest. It pulls down. I can feel it do something in this trigger. For the most part, when this is set back, pull it back, trigger down, and you can release it in here. But I know there's got to be a way for this decocker to see. I don't get how that works. You guys know how this Is that how it works right there? I don't know. I don't want to try it with an actual round in the chamber, so let me know in the comments down below, or I might just look up a video, or I can read the instructions that were, you know, in the case to begin with. But that's it. That's my CZ 97 BD. Made in Czechoslovakia, or the Czech Republic anyways. And I believe this is, I believe it's a service pistol, but I think that's going to be the other CZ that they have, the P something, P01. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of CZ lovers down there already. So that's pretty much it. It looks awesome. I think it's great. I did get myself some rounds. I was lucky enough to find a few rounds. Almost everything is sold out right now. Like I said, it's kind of an interesting time. I found some of these. Now this is going to be basically like a target round shot, but they do obviously work as a sufficient bullet if you need one. Let's see what we got here. There they are. Now they say they're the lawmen, up to #1 choice in law enforcement. I don't really know if that's true or not. I did find these. This was kind of cool. I actually found this is like the last box they had. These are some hollow points right here. They don't have anything inside to keep dirt out, but it is a box of hollow points, which would be your preferred self-defense round, you know. But I did find some of these, a little bit more expensive, critical defense. Now these ones at least look super cool, so I don't know if they're that much better than the safeguard. And like, once again, a lot of you guys that are bigger gun buffs than myself, let me know. But they do look pretty damn sweet. And they've got a little bit of rubber in there just to keep stuff out. I don't know. Maybe that's a patent pending thing. You get a little bit less in this box, but like I said, I think they're a little better rounds. I think you get 20 in this one, and you get 40 in this one. Let's go ahead and load a magazine, huh? Just for the heck of it. So these are single stack. Or maybe they're double stack. Are they double stack? I think it's a double stack gun. Yeah, so. Damn, that's a big bullet. It's like all silver. Those are cool. Man, that's tight. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I think it is just single stack. Jeez. Those things are so big. Now, this is not the easiest magazine to load. Might have to get a loader or something like that. It's got a heavy spring in here, but that is good. This gun is really tight. Like I said, I had a few other handguns in the past, and I noticed when you get cheaper guns, like, there's no sound when I shake this. And I had a Smith & Wesson VE, which I think is the value edition. When you do this, you could hear it jiggle around. Also had a Taurus P2 that did the same thing. And then I finally had a Ruger 1911 that I really liked. I ended up selling it to a friend in Idaho. But that was a really nice gun. It was really solid. So that's one of the things I really liked about this when I was checking it out. It just felt super solid. Now, these are semi-automatic guns. And then what do we got here? Display. Wow, I've only gotten to the 4th bullet. Or 5th or something. Tough. Oh, there we go. 7 bullets. It's got a 4, a 7, and a 10. So, jeez. Let's see if we can do this. If you guys got a better method of getting these guys in here, oh my gosh. I'm surprised at how. I mean, I figured the last couple would maybe be tight, but jeez. So I guess if you got a grandpa or something, maybe load his magazine for him. You know, do Grandpa a favor. But this will be the self-defense magazine that I'll keep over here to the side. And then maybe I'd set some up for some targets as well. But at least it's actually ready to go. If I do need this weapon, I can pull my empty cold magazine out of here. Just like that. Slip this other one in. And of course, pull the slide back and rack a bullet into the chamber. I'm not going to be doing that today on this video. For one, I'm just sitting here in my house and everything is very peaceful. And I just don't feel like going through that process. So, if you enjoy this video, I don't know, do a like down there. Subscribe if you want. This isn't my normal content, but it seemed like something fun to do. Let me know if you enjoyed that and if you'd like me to do other interesting reviews like this in the future. All right. See you in the next video. Peace.